assets. We own our dollars in the bank. They are custodians like Anchorage. So very different. We set up segregated bankruptcy remote accounts. What that means is those assets are not on Anchorage's balance sheet. Your assets are your assets. You are never a creditor of Anchorage. We've structured that very specifically that way, and that's the same way we will work with all of the custodians that we eventually onboard with. So no, is the answer. As far as like them controlling your assets, you are the owner of your assets. You control your assets. They are segregated from their ability to do so. They're not on their balance sheet. Separate to that, BlackRock buying Anchorage. I don't think so. If I were BlackRock, I would be building my own custody infrastructure, leveraging Copper or Fireblocks or one of the other instances, maybe even Ripple custody at BlackRock. So unlikely. I think it's more likely that BlackRock buys Ripple than for them to buy Anchorage, personally. We got another question from a man. He says, "Hey Jake, do you still think XRP will upload a New Year's?" We already went into that one. Sometimes it kicks me up in the chat here. We are already an hour in, so if you haven't put in your super chat, just know I probably won't get to it. If I do miss it, again, you can send it to us on social media through a DM, or you can just follow up via email to info@digitalfamilyoffice, and they will pass it over to me. Actually, that reminds me, I think I have a super chat from earlier in the week that my wife sent me, so I need to answer it. Here it is. KT Baby says, thank you, ma'am. She says, Jake, Vegas was so much fun. So good to meet you. It's great to meet you in person, ma'am. We had a lot of really good people come through last week in Vegas on Wednesday night. And, it's always good to put a face with a name. Like, a lot of people are nice enough to, ask me questions on here, and I know them from their username, but to see you in person, shake your hand, and make your acquaintance was very nice. So thank you for coming through. And again, thank you for being part of the mastermind as well. All right. First says, Lord, please bring this about so perfectly for our benefit, to reward our faith, obedience, and diligence. I'm hungry for FU money against bad bosses and utility to better serve the kingdom and for others. #hope. Good prayer. Amen. The FU money. You just want to be sovereign, right? Like, you want to be able to take care of your family, help other people with the abundance that you have in your life. I think that's the common thing across everybody that I've met, almost everybody I've met for XRP, is they're not gluttonous, they're not egotistical. They want to do well for themselves and their family, but they have big plans or things that have been put on their heart by a higher power to help others in some capacity. They have a mission based on certain circumstances that they've lived through in their life, or they have a certain cause that they want to benefit or create solutions for. And so I think that's going to be the biggest legacy that we actually get to leave as XRP holders and people that go through this generational wealth transfer that's really never going to happen again. You're going to have an opportunity to walk your highest path and do the most good that you can in this lifetime. So again, that resonates with me. And again, thank you for the super chat and the appreciation and the support.